This bag in our archival fashion video today is going to be this vintage Ferragamo box leather flat bag. This is, I actually don't know what the model of this is. I've searched online and there's a very similar one, but instead of this rounded shape, it's the Gancini shape, which is your standard, like a omega shaped one. So I really like this because it's just a lot more unique. I've never ever seen anyone with this. I've only seen the Giancini one, and that is from the 80s. I don't think this bag is from the 80s. I think this bag is late 1990s to early 2000. So this is I bought this secondhand. Actually, my mom and I were shopping, and then um yeah, she saw this bag. She's very good at finding deals. So, or she's very good at finding quality. She's not very good at finding deals. I'm very good at finding deals. She's very good at finding unique pieces, and her eyes just catches things. She just scans past, and she could just see the amazing things that is available. So she saw this. It was hidden somewhere in a like a glass cupboard. She's like, take a look at that bag. I'm like, what bag? and then we saw this. So it's this beautiful box leather. In the interior tab, it says it's Ferragamo made in Italy, of course, and the serial number is L213677. So authentication wise, oh, this is 100% authentic. I've touched and owned enough Ferragamo to know that this is authentic the moment I touched it. I just can't find the model name, so it's a little bit annoying, but that's fine. The inside has this is the tab. So it's the old Ferragamo logo writing, and then it has this like, yeah, the heat stamp and made in Italy. So this bag outside, it's just a one big compartment in there, and then you have a small zip pocket. The zip also has this Ferragamo logo on the zip. I really like all these small little details, both sides. It comes with two kind of straps. So the first one is obviously the main gold chain, and this gold chain is of a very heavyweight material, and I love that. The other one is it's a leather strap, and you could put it on the shoulder or crossbody, and it has this hardware, which is the same design as the chain, and then it also has Ferragamo on it. I feel like the bag can look very formal. Actually, the bag is quite formal. I use this bag a lot every time I go to the theaters to watch ballet or watch orchestra. So this is like my go-to bag for it. But I also want to show that it's possible to wear it in a more dressed down version. Hence, I'm in my denim overall jumpsuit. And I have this bag with me. It's quite an easy piece to style up and down because it's not a very wow, it's more of a basic wow, elevated basic piece. And so the clothes will be wow, and you can style up and down based on how you dress, and you just carry this bag. The main thing I like about the bag is cuff leather. I love cuff leather. I mean, do I have a lot? At one point I had a lot of cuff leather. Oh, yeah, so I do have a bunch of cuff leather in there. Of course, there's a lot of other leathers out there, but I really love cuff leather because I think it patinas very well. So this one is, I want to say this is maybe 30 years old, and it still has this beautiful sheen to it. box leather is something that gains character over time as you use it. And I just love that. So it has this, yeah, beautiful sheen even on the inside. It is a very well structured bag, and no visible logos. I love that. I don't like anything with visible logos. So no visible logos. It holds the structure quite nicely. So this is very much they call it the Kelly style. More Grace Kelly than Birkin Kelly, but Birkin Kelly was named after Grace Kelly anyway. So it's a structured bag with not too big bag, small size, medium, small-ish size bag, and then with a gold, with a handle. This handle is not structured; it's chain, which I think is quite fun. It's a lot younger. It's not that mature looking or mature in feeling, and it has a so this bag has a very very nice glossy finish. It has this pretty beautiful, very beautiful structure. It went a little bit out of shape, but what I did was I have this air thing, puffy thing, and I just stuff the bag this way when I keep them. I also keep them upright. It has a magnetic closure, which makes it very easy to take things in and out. And so I keep the shape this way with this air bag inside. The Yeah, there isn't much creasing per se. I won't say there's much creasing. The inside is gold. So I really like it. The entire bag is black and gold. To me, I think black and gold is a stunning piece. Black and gold and then white and silver. I think that's the right kind of combination. But black and white, they go with gold, silver, anything. The inside is just a big compartment of gold. I really like that. The magnetic closure is strong, it's clean. Considering the bag is like 30 years old, it I don't know, it looks like it's going to stand the next nuclear war and probably some world war that's going to come. So strong, sturdy, very good bag. I like this oversized chunky gold chain, which is very similar to the purple Ferragamo that I have with the gold chain. I think it's probably a style. I like it. And this strap, so the only thing is, okay, so this strap can be removed. You can just remove this and it's gone. And you could just carry it as the Kelly style bag. But if you want to carry it as a crossbody, you can't remove the chain. So the chain is really a feature piece. Otherwise, the bag is just black and box leather. So I do like, that's why it's a basic wow. It's a elevated basic piece. Oh, and the Ferragamo chain, the it's Ferragamo written on it. I really like this small little detail. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the quality, right? Because this is 30 years old, and this is where we can go deeper about how bags stand the test of time. Because I collect vintage, high quality bags, and they're usually old designer because when you have a high quality bag, you build reputation with your design, with your brand, and then it goes along. The goodwill goes much longer when you have a brand. So usually they're all designers. It's quite difficult to find high quality, but they're not designer brands. So considering that this is like 30 years old, right? Number one, let's start from the bottom and we go up. The little feet where you put I always put my bag this way. The feet are in pristine condition. Okay? No tarnish in the hardware. Still very shiny. Still very, very clean. Okay? I have used this bag, like used this bag. And also, this bag is, it has seen its days. Even before I bought it. As we start going up, okay, we go with the sides. So the side is a little bit out of shape because I think the person before did not care so much about it. So I've been taking care of it, and I think the shape is helping. It's good going back to a good quality shape. There's a lot of creases in the leather because I think it's probably stored flat, and so there's some creases in the leather, but it's 30 years old. When you wear things, it's just going to patina. It's just going to have character over time. You can't expect it to be pristine new unless it's stored in a museum. So it it has some creases to it, but other than that, the leather is good. The leather has no weird scuffing. I have polished this. So, I think I'm going to spend one day every 6 months just to polish all my bags. I polished this. When I got this, the first thing I did was just to polish it. And it's just so soft. So soft. It's such a soft, supple bag. I think that's the way I would describe it. A very soft, supple bag. Now, the the thing that is of a less quality is the strap. So the strap, because it's always kept, just bundled up and then kept inside, it has this fold marks, very, very obvious fold marks. So I think what I'm going to do now is just to remove the strap and keep it extended and long so that, I mean, which is what I did when I first got the bag. But yeah, I do need to probably take better care of the leather of the strap. I don't really use this strap. Actually, I've never used this strap. So that's why I'm not really caring about it so much. But since I'm doing this whole archive, it means that I'm taking care of my things, and taking care of your things is cool. So I'm going to take better care of it. But you can see the strap as it is very foldy because it has been folded up. Like I fold it up like this and then keep it in the bag. So I think I'm going to let it hang a little bit and just let it, yeah, just let it hang and see, and then polish it and see if it becomes, a bit more straighter. The shape improves over time. So I'm going to solve for this. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the edge coating, because the edge coating is a sign of longevity of a piece of leather product. And considering again, this is 30 years old, you have edge coating here, you have edge coating here, and the sides here, and all the connection points where the leather part meets. And this is 30 years old, it has seen wear and tear, and the edge coating is still zero errors, no peeling, nothing coming out. It's different from the Louis Vuitton. The Louis Vuitton that I have that is from 2013, so it's 13 years old. It has the edge coating is not as clean as the Ferragamo one. So I'm a big, big, big fan of Ferragamo because it's just 30 years and it's still holding up so well. No weird scuffing, no weird marks, no the edge coating is not coming out. I think that's I know that that's a very good sign of quality. Of constant wear and tear, and you still have such good structure, such good supple, soft leather, and the edge coating doesn't come off. I'm quite surprised myself actually, because this bag is not like, hasn't been babied. It has just been I've been doing just the bare minimum to keep it alive, So okay, good job. Good job, Ferragamo. I'm very, very proud of you. What else? Oh, so the thing I do like about, oh wait, inside. So inside, I don't know what material this is. I don't think this is leather. I think it's a kind of like a PVC thing. I don't think it's leather. But inside, it's like a bit like scuffings and stuff. It's not in pristine condition. The part where the zip pocket is actually in a pretty pristine condition. One small mark, and that's it. Not, I don't use it. I don't use the side pocket. In fact, I don't really bring a lot of things out, so I don't know why I have so many bags, because I don't really use bags, but I'm starting to bring more things out. I have a small water bottle now that my dad got me. So I can yeah, bring more things out. And oh, the thing I like about this, I'm gonna get it. This is the favorite reason why I carry this bag. Because before that, I didn't, all my bags are very small. This was like one of my biggest bags back then, before I stole a lot of bags from my mom and raided her wardrobe. So this bag can fit my Kindle. I can fit it sideways. It fits inside perfectly. Perfectly. And then I can put umbrella, I can put probably a small water bottle and attach it up and ready to go. Very simple, very, very easy. Then I can read everywhere I go now. What else? Oh, okay. So the chain is very, very heavy duty. I want to talk about the chain. So just like the little feet, the hardware is good. Very, very, very good. Considering that these chains are, constantly hitting each other and it's falling on the leather. The leather is, if anything, it has just developed patina and character, but there's no like scratches, it's not like this metal scratched and the bag. It just developed very nice sheen and patina. This strap is of amazing high quality metal. I don't know what this is. It's very nice, deep, rich yellow gold, and it it's just, yeah, it's interlocking circles, but I cannot tell for my life where it starts and where it ends. There isn't. I don't know how they make this, but there isn't that line where you combine two metals together. I don't know how they did it. It's really cool. And so it's just this chain, because this chain is just so yellow gold and such strong in presence. It is an accessory in its very own right. So you don't have to wear a lot to match with the bag. The bag itself is a statement piece, a pretty wow, basic elevated wow piece, and the chain is just the statement you want to make. It's enough. I have brought this to a lot of I brought this every time I go and watch ballet. I'm always taking this bag because why? Because sometimes I want to have a scarf or shawl, and my smaller bags just can't fit. And also, I want a bag where I can throw my phone in there. But I got a couple of bags that are on the way to me. I know it's a no buy year, and I'll talk about that later when all the items arrived. But there's a good bag. I can throw my phones in there. I can fit a lot of things. So let's see. So I can put my Kindle. Not that I bring a Kindle to watch ballet. Put my both phones. And what else? I don't have anything around me. Oh, I can put my portable charger. And I can still fit a lot more. Yeah, it can fit a lot of things. It's actually a very big bag, in my opinion, which is perfect if you want to bring a lot of things with you. I just want to reiterate, for a 30-year-old bag, it is just amazing quality. Amazing. Patina of the patina of the leather, the high quality of the gold hardware, and the color combination of gold and black. There is nothing else you need. Just this such a elevated staple piece. So that's it. Keep the puffer thing in there just to keep its shape. And it goes back into my wardrobe. Bye.